Welcome to The Long Road with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And as promised, this is our video comparing prices between Misfits Market, ALDI, and Walmart. Let's get to it.
In some of these situations, we may not be able to find an organic price, and we'll just put a little frowny face on the screen or something if we didn't find an organic price that matches.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is greenhouse butter lettuce. Okay.
Yep.
This is how much we paid for it at Misfits Market.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we found at Walmart, and this is what we found at ALDI. All right, so this is red butter lettuce as opposed to the green butter lettuce that we just showed you. But you can see it's got the red tips on it, so it's red butter lettuce. We got it from Misfits Market. This is what we paid there. This is what we found at Walmart, and this is what we found at ALDI. All right, so this is the celery that we got from Misfits Market. We're going to use this for chicken and wild rice soup this week. But this is what we paid for it when we got it in our Misfits Market box. This is what we found at Walmart, and this is what we found at ALDI. Got me some broccoli. This is what we paid for it at Misfits Market. This is what we found at Walmart, and this is what we found at ALDI. All right, so these are the organic carrots that we bought. You can see some of them are just kind of pieces, but that's kind of what you get when you buy those like that. We usually buy these in the bag at Walmart and ALDI, this is what we paid for it for 12 ounces at Misfits Market. This is what we found at Walmart for the same comparable price, and this is what we found at ALDI. All right, so these are avocados, and these are what we got at Misfits Market. You can tell they're, I guess they're looking pretty good. I have no idea what avocados are supposed to look like.
That's pretty good. They're not totally ripe, but that's fine because you can just leave it on your counter and they'll ripen up.
Okay.
No big deal.
All right, and so this is what we paid for them at Misfits Market. This is what we found at Walmart, and this is what we found at ALDI. All right, so we got some organic plums because I saw plums on there and I wanted some. So, you have to buy at least $30. So if you're going to try something as far as fruit or vegetables go, that might be a good way to go because you got to do at least $30 worth of an order to get anything from Misfits Market. And so plums were on there. I've had a hard time finding some good plums for a while now, but we went ahead and got these. And this is what we paid for them in our Misfits Market box. This is what we found at Walmart, and this is what we found at ALDI. All right, so these are organic strawberries. They come in this regular, these are brand name, hashtag not sponsored. These are brand name strawberries that we got. This is what we paid for in our Misfits Market box. This is what we found at Walmart, and this is what we found at ALDI. Okay, these are organic blackberries. Now, I haven't had blackberries really since I was a kid because I can't really find them and find them really at a good price. We used to walk through the fields around our house and they grow wild, and you can't get more organic than that. We just pick them off the vine and eat them. I know some of you are probably going crazy right now, but that's what we used to do, and we live to tell about it. Anyway.
The 70s was a different time.
Right. These are organic blackberries, and they are pretty good. But this is what we paid for them in our Misfits Market box. This is what we found at Walmart. And this is what we found at ALDI. All right, so this is red curly kale, and you can tell because it's got the red on the ends there, or kind of splashed throughout there. Mm-hmm. I don't eat kale, but Chrissy does. So anyway, we got some of that, and then this is what we paid for it in our Misfits Market box. This is what we found at Walmart, and this is what we found at ALDI. All right, so this is organic spinach that we got in our Misfits Market box. It did come in an actual container. However, the safety seal was broken on it when we got it. So the spinach still looked pretty good. So we went ahead and took that and moved it into a new container so that we could keep it in the refrigerator. But anyway, this is 5 ounces, and this is what we paid for it in our Misfits Market box. This is what we found at Walmart, and this is what we found at ALDI. All right, so this is Tuscan kale. different from the red kale because it's not red, it's all green. And so we got some of this too, and this is what we paid for in our Misfits Market box. This is what we found at Walmart, and this is what we found at Aldi. All right, there are a few things in our box that we didn't show you. We had ordered sweet potatoes and purple sweet potatoes.
Yes.
And we got golden Yukon Gold potatoes and red potatoes instead of the sweet potatoes. So we didn't really know what the pound or the price were on those. So we decided not to put those in the thing because they weren't really, something we really ordered this week.
Yeah. We don't know what the price would have been for the potatoes, or the red potatoes or the Yukon Gold. So we can't figure out what we would have spent and then compare it with the store.
All right, so that's all the items that we got, and that's comparing it between Misfits Market, Aldi, and Walmart. Now you're going to be seeing a summary of everything we got, the prices and everything. But we want you to know that for Misfits Market, you have to make at least a $30 order, and you do have to pay shipping. So you just have to factor that in to see if it's the best cost for you as far as making at least a $30 order and the shipping that goes along with it. So we're not saying what's the best price. We're just making the comparisons for you. You can make that decision on your own, and you can compare the prices that we put up there and then the cost of shipping and everything, and decide what's best for you. And so a little disclaimer here. The prices that you saw for Aldi and Walmart for us may be different than they are for you. Now the prices with Misfits Market is probably going to be the same, but the Walmart Aldi prices for you may be a little different than what you saw on our screens. So if you feel like that's not the best price for you, then you might want to check out the list of the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15 as far as organics go, and then you can decide which produce items are best for you and fit your life the best. So I think that's going to do it today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notifications bell for updates when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes on the weekend. And drop us a comment below. Let us know if you've done any price comparisons. Like I said, some of the prices in your area, Walmart and Aldi, may be different from what it was in ours. We want to hear that too. So just if you've done some price comparisons before, let us know that. Drop us a note in the comments. We want to hear from you. So I think that's going to do it today for the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And don't forget, it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.